Wow, would you look at that? A new video after 2 frickin' months. Finally. Gosh, I'm sorry. Can't really expect too much from me, right? So I was bored but I had this idea for a while now, and I wanted to make a video about Mary Sue's. Pretty sure anyone who is interested into storytelling and OC stuff would know what the topic is. However, people seem not to know the true definition of what it means. Some say it's an overpowered character that everyone likes. Some other people say that it's a cliche main character that has a tragic backstory with stuff such as dead parents, abuse from foster parents, or even bullying from other kids their age. I even heard that self-inserts are considered Mary Sue's, especially if they are inserting the character into a popular franchise. The definition of a Mary Sue I'll be going with is a character who has unrealistic powers/abilities with no proper explanation, can handle very difficult tasks all by themselves, and is admittedly better than everyone else, and or has no actual flaws. Some of the examples I stated earlier are just what Mary Sue's may go through in their state of being written. The character I'm currently drawing is a OC I made when I was 9 or 10. Her name was Ashley Rose Johnson, a complete ripoff of my real name, which you will not know. I'm sorry. But she was supposed to be a middle schooler that gained superpowers after being hit by a radioactive meteor in her backyard. She did not get the slightest a bit injured during that, and the meteor was never explained. None of the characters really knew even about it, not even her parents. But when she became a new student in her school, she immediately gained friends, but there was only one person who hated her both in her normal and hero form. That is a Mary Sue. That is a product of bad writing. I based her off of Nikki Maxwell from Dork Diaries, and that while the story was entertaining as a kid during that time, now there's still a bunch of flaws in that story, and it's very cliched, and it's not really the best to get to reference off of, in my opinion. But but not all overpowered characters are like Mary Sue's. Sure, Rey from Star Wars is a Mary Sue, but she's a Mary Sue because she was able to do lots of things by herself, and there's only two or three times that she actually needed help. Yeah, she's a Mary Sue, but obviously not all overpowered characters are Mary Sue's. Mob from Mob Psycho, or All Might from My Hero Academia. Wow, I watch anime. So original. But there are examples of well-written OP characters that have flaws and their powers actually negatively affects them. Those are real. Those aren't Mary Sue's. Mob is not sociable, but he's very extremely overpowered. All Might, he has his weaknesses. He's a superhero. Everyone counts on him, and that pressure is a lot, surprisingly. And so you know what a Mary Sue is or is not. So how do you avoid it? Well, I am not the best in writing, but when I'm working on my comic book experiences with entropy, all you Wattpad people obviously know that. I always talk about it. But yeah, I try and make my characters not fall into that category of being a Mary Sue. Ray, for example, has lots of people like her, but it's not always at first. There's still characters that don't really like her that well, like Arya or Checkers or even Toka at the beginning. But Toka and Ray slowly bond together and whoop whoop ship. I mean, everyone loves those like enemies to lovers ship. So I'm sorry, off topic. But yeah, Ray's powers of being a glitch and surpassing death, while of course seem Mary Sue-ish, are actually important to her character. It not only affects her, but others around her. That's important when making a well-written character. At first, she is realistically excited for her abilities. I mean, who wouldn't want to surpass death, you know? But later on, through the comic, her insecurities show. She does not want to be different. She wants to live a normal life, be there for her friends and family, but her powers are preventing that. Her insecurities, her brattiness, and such make her, well, human. And when writing her, I based her off of characters like Deku or Lance, well, mostly Lance from Voltron. Well, obviously, she still has lots of flaws, and she's not the best character I've ever written, but from what I learned personally, studying other characters you love can really help you a lot in writing a character. But I don't mind writing a character based off of yourself. I mean, you are the most human character you know in real life. You know your flaws, your motives, and what you do and your actions. You know how that affects other people, unless you're like people like Jake Paul then. But, I mean, yeah, Jake Paul isn't a Mary Sue. He's not perfect whatsoever, but he thinks he is. But okay, off topic again. You know, yeah. So, I would suggest you would change a few things when you are basing a character off of yourself. But in my book, I feel like it's okay. Anyways, I hope that helped. And yeah, bye. Wow.